proud of our ball club tonight. I thought that we did a great job of holding them under 10 points 3 out of the 4 quarters. You know, obviously the fourth quarter we missed it by 2 points, but I'm still pleased with the effort that we put forth. We take a lot of pride in what we do on the defensive side of the ball, and it has proven to be the remedy for us to be able to walk away with good wins, despite the fact that we're not shooting as well as I would like for us to. At the end of the day, we can still be proud of the effort that is displayed. I thought that we had great contributions from everyone that came in the game and played, whether they entered into the stat sheet or not, statistically. I think that everyone came and they either had an assist, they had a great defensive play, they had a hockey assist on the defensive end, rebounded the ball well. Evie Nikolova, she came in the game and hit 2 big threes. We've been waiting for that because she is a sniper beyond the three-point line. And then, of course, when you have the efforts of Simone Cunningham, it calls for a good game. When you have someone that can come in and make an impact without having to run plays for her, all of her work is done off of pure grit and grind. Simone is the type of individual that can go and get it off the glass, play above the rim, and allow us to have second opportunities at a possession, elongate the defensive possession for our opponents, and give us an opportunity to penalize them in different ways. Foul off of the rebound, kickouts for wide open shots, or for us to reset our offense and play long offense. All in all, great effort overall. We're 5-0. I think this is the first time we've been 5-0 since '98, I believe, and that year that was a good team. '97 was a good team, and I'm hoping that if we can stay in the company of conversations of teams of old that did the things that they did, then I think we're going on our way to having a great season.
First quarter was close, 11-9, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in the second quarter for you guys to break things loose?
Probably was my tyrants on the on the sidelines. I was frustrated with us because I felt like we were playing on the level of Elon and not really playing on the level of ODU. I felt like we were allowing them to run their sets and get to their next actions rather than dictating the way that we like to. I also felt that we weren't opening the game up and setting the tone the way that I wanted us to. We talked about those things, and the team came out and they responded. We reassured ourselves and solidified some things on the defensive end. We were able to get them to turn the ball over, play faster than they would have liked to, and now it was easier for us to convert that to offense, whether it was in transition or in the half court. And it was a great, strong quarter for us, and it carried over to the third as well.
It looked like you might shut them out in the third for a while. No.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice. You know, they are a first and third quarter team. Those are their hot quarters, and the second and fourth is when they kind of have their lulls. But for us to do that to a team that loves to run, they attack you relentlessly off of dribble drive type actions, and they have a bunch of shooters on the floor as well at the same time. For us to really pigeonhole them into taking the shots that we wanted them to take, I have to commend us on our efforts.
For both of you, 5-0, at what point does that become pressure?
Well, pressure is a privilege, so we're just going to take it and we're going to keep going with it, one game at a time.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. Like, we're not going to get caught up on trying to extend it. It will extend if we continue to stay focused on the things that need to be focused on. If we stay true to who we are and the identity that we have established, then the streak will take care of itself. I don't want us to be caught up into setting records. I want us to be caught up into giving our best effort, 100% of our focus and our effort per possession. And if we can do that, then when you put all of the work together, now it creates a masterpiece that looks like 5-0, 7-0, 9-0, 10-0.
We've been Mary in 2 nights, is that right?
Yes.
And then Florida Gulf Coast Sunday.
Yes.
3 games in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love the fact that the schedule is set that way because now we can get right to business. Now it really allows us to be efficient with how what we're doing when we're in the gym practice-wise. I love the fact that each team we play represents something that we will have to guard and play against with the next team. So now each game will be the perfect build-up for what's to come, you know, when we get to NC State. I feel like this stretch of games will allow us to get a good rhythm and momentum going. And if we can win, whether it's how we're winning now or win, whether it's us putting the ball in the basket and playing great defense, then now it's going to be a great matchup in the best way for us whenever we get to the next opponent.
So what did she say after the first quarter?
You know, Coach D is a very animated woman on the bench.
Am I?
She can be at times when we're not doing what she feels like we need to be doing. And she just told us that we need to pick up our energy and that she was going to calm down and see how we responded to the situation.
Good job.
Did you think you guys lacked some energy in the first quarter?
I think we had a drop off at one point because in the beginning we had them 9-1, I believe, and so
Yes.
then they ended up scoring. The end score of that first quarter ended up being still close, 11-9. So I think that drop off made her amp us up a little bit, and it caused us to have the energy we did in the second and third quarter.
They beat you last year,
Yeah. Yep.
and that one stuck in your craw a little bit because you had to lead most of the game.
Oh my gosh, yep. The third quarter, it seemed like things just started to fall apart for us, and we clawed our way back. I think we tied it up 66-66, 68-68, and we had a good look at it. Drew up a sideline out of bounds play for Breonna Jackson to get it, but she just couldn't make good on connecting with the rim, and we had the foul, and then before you know it, the game was over. So yeah, it left a bitter taste in my mouth, and as you can see, my recall is like perfect. It's almost like it happened yesterday. But that was something that we talked about a lot, whether they did it on their own in the locker room or we reminded them within our huddles and conversations as a team that we want redemption. We want redemption. We wanted to right a wrong. I felt like it was a game we should have won last year, but they caught us in a bad moment where we were trying to figure some things out as a team. But this year, with a new group, new attitude, and being a new blue, I felt like this was the team that could come in and do that. And I'm proud of us for that.